Hello and welcome to Unacademy IAS, a one-stop destination for all the English medium civil services aspirants. I'm pretty sure in the last 1 week, you have come across terminologies such as LPG, PNG, CNG, and LNG. Let me decode all the four and also discuss what is the situation of availability of all the four in India currently. Before I start the discussion, here is a very important announcement. The UPSC Civil Services Exams 2025 final results are out. And in the final list, more than 100 of Unacademy online learners who are part of the classroom program have featured. As a part of celebration, now we have reduced the prices of our courses to 16,999. I've been told that tomorrow is the last date of the offer. Those who are interested in enrolling, do check out the details. Do not forget to use the code IS English to avail the double validity offer as well. Now, let me start the discussion. Let me make you understand what is compressed natural gas, liquefied natural gas, and piped natural gas. Let's start. Out of all the energy sources which are consumed in India, out of all the energy sources, according to the latest estimates given by the government of India, 7% of the energy consumed comes from the natural gas. More than 7%, that is from the natural gas, you consume coal, which accounts for 60% of all the energy sources. Apart from this, you also have crude, which accounts for 29% of the energy sources. The government of India, in fact, has the object of doubling this from 7%, that is, I'm talking about natural gas now, from 7%, the objective is to double this to 15% by 2030. But understand the difficulties in this. When you are consuming the natural gas, first and foremost, you will have to produce the natural gas. In the context of India, the total consumption of natural gas, I'll start using the short form NG now. The consumption of natural gas is somewhere around 189 million metric standard cubic meters per day, MMSCMD. Out of this 189 units, 97 units, that is 97 MMSCMD, is produced in the domestic market, which also means there is a lot of import that is done into India. Imports are done from rest of the world, especially from the countries in the West Asia. And that is where, when there is a blockage of Strait of Hormuz, through which a lot of fuels are supplied to India, also to the rest of the world, when there's a blockage in the Strait of Hormuz, when the vessels are not allowed to pass through, there will be disruption in the supply of these kind of fuels, such as natural gas, such as petrol, also LPG. Now, in the context of natural gas, understand these particular points carefully. The natural gas, when it is transported, that is exported from a production country into India, it is not supplied in the form of a gas, rather, it is transported in cold temperatures. It is transported under cold temperatures. That is, the natural gas is kept at 162 degrees Celsius. And when you keep it at such a low temperature, the natural gas will become liquid form. And that is the reason the natural gas in this situation is referred to as liquefied natural gas, LNG. Now, this liquefied natural gas will be put in containers, and these containers will be transported, will be received in India. These will be stored in the coastal regions. Now, regasification will happen. Now, the natural gas will be supplied to different consumers in the domestic market. It will be supplied to different consumers in the domestic market. Consumers could be fertilizer producers, which consume, in case of India, these account for 30% of the natural gas consumption. It can be consumed, or it is consumed by industrial players. It is also supplied under a program called as city gas distribution, CGD, city gas distribution. Now we have taken care of the term liquefied natural gas. Now what is this? Piped natural gas and compressed natural gas. Let's start. Now when you transport and bring the natural gas into India and start supplying it to different consumers, I said under the city gas distribution, it is supplied. Under the CGD, it is supplied for vehicles. Essentially, the vehicles are fitted with the CNG tanks, right? Instead of the normal or directly supplying natural gas, these will have compressed natural gas. And I hope you understand this. What is the idea of a compressed natural gas? The natural gas is pumped into these particular refilling tanks which are fitted in the vehicles at very high pressure. These are put under a lot of pressure and these are refilled into the tanks which are fitted into the vehicles. And the object is very simple. CNG is much more cleaner fuel. It will help us address the problem of pollution. And more importantly, why do we call it as a compressed natural gas? The pressure that is applied generally is in the range of 200 to 250 kgs per centimeter square. And when you put it under so much of pressure, you'll be able to reduce the volume that the natural gas is occupying. This compressed natural gas occupies 1%, I repeat 1% of the normal volume or the normal space that it would occupy under normal pressure, that is without any kind of a pressure whatsoever. That is the reason this is called as a compressed natural gas. So PNG is done, the CNG is done and LNG is taken care. What is this PNG? Under the city gas distribution, there is one more component which is called as a PNG, piped natural gas. Just like we receive drinking water to each of the households using the pipeline connection, now the natural gas will be supplied to each of the households through piped natural gas connections. There are 1.6 million, just make a correction, 16.2 million households with the PNG connections as of now in India. And the government of India has a target of achieving by 2030 of achieving 120 million connections. And that is where this kind of a importance is imposed on the import of natural gas. So we have taken care of PNG, CNG and LNG. Now let's look at LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. In the context of LPG, understand the difference in the comparison to the natural gas. Natural gas, most of it, basically it's a composition which is a mixture of hydrocarbons. But more than 80% is essentially methane. More than 80% is methane. But in case of LPG, it has a composition where mainly the components are butane and propane. Butane as well as propane. So the LPG in India, the consumption over a period of time has increased. It is on account of multiple schemes implemented by government of India because of increased urbanization in India. So the overall demand and consumption of LPG has increased, but the production has been lagging behind. And that is the precise reason in terms of import dependence. And when I'm saying import dependence here, I'm talking as a percentage. Percentage. So the import dependence in case of LPG is much higher compared to import dependence under natural gas. So what we do is essentially we import a large component of LPG into the domestic market and supply this LPG to different consumers in the domestic market. The supply of LPG is done for commercial purposes and also for domestic purposes. And when the government will supply this for the domestic purposes, the cylinders will essentially have a weight of 14.2 kgs of gas in this, that is LPG. And the commercial cylinders will have 19 kgs of LPG gas in this. Right now, the government of India is focused on ensuring continuous supply of LPG for domestic purposes. And that is the reason the government of India has implemented multiple reforms, such as invoking the provisions under Essential Commodities Act, directing the producers of propane and butane to use this for production of LPG, which shall be supplied for the household consumption purposes, etc. So these are the different points associated with the concept of PNG, CNG, LNG, and LPG. Now, this is a question I want all of you to solve and tell me the correct answer in the comment section. Consider the following statements. Statement 1: LPG mainly consists of butane, methane, and propane. Statement 2: the government provides indirect subsidy to all the LPG buyers. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is covered under direct benefit transfer. How many of the three statements are true? Do let me know in the comment section of the video. If you have liked the discussion, do not forget to hit the like button. If you are yet to join our YouTube channel, kindly do it right now. Thank you. Have a great day.